Hello and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of beautiful Cancer for the second part of August, August 15th through the 31st. Please remember this is a general reading. There may be some parts that do not resonate with you. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, wonderful Cancer. I have a lot of relatives that are Cancer signs, so I particularly pay attention to the Cancer spread as well, because you always hope that everyone is doing well. In the past position, we've got the Two of Swords as well as the World. In the challenging position, we have the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Wands, King of Cups in the present with the Page of Cups, and of course Page of Swords in the outcome position along with the Page of Wands. In the past position, we've got the Two of Swords, which suggests to me that you may have had to make a decision that you weren't sure kind of what to do. You were torn between two things, or maybe you were torn between two people, did not know what decision kind of to make. It suggests to me that maybe in the past you held yourself back a little bit. Maybe you underestimated yourself. Maybe you allowed fear to take over you a little bit. But it could also mean that you're not being super truthful with someone around you, or with yourself as well. The moon suggests that there is something hidden from sight, so there's some kind of information that you might not have, and so it's difficult to make a decision when you don't have all the information. The World card is usually a very positive card. It is the card of completion. It is the very last card out of all the cards, so it is kind of like suggesting that something is coming to an end, because it's the journey is complete. Together, the Two of Swords and the World suggests to me that maybe some of you are refusing to admit to yourself that perhaps something has come to an end. Maybe you took too long to decide and the opportunity passed you by, or maybe you are not seeing that some kind of a relationship or some kind of a situation has come to an end, and a whole new beginning is kind of going to come. And I'm not sure if you feel very happy about that. In the past position, this suggests that you don't feel very clear, that you may be confused about how you feel about different situations. You may feel a little bit not sure. Maybe you had to make a decision about which college to go to. Maybe you had to make a decision which job to take. Maybe you had to make a decision which friendship to, I don't know, save or something. And unfortunately, to me, it suggests that something has come to an end. There was no decision, or maybe a decision took too long to come. In the negative position, we have the Queen of Cups, which very much could be your mother, who's kind of, for some of you, who could be interfering in what you're doing and maybe urging you to go one way, whereas you want to pursue a different direction. It's interesting that we've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. In most readings, that would suggest that there is some kind of like a married couple, maybe an influence from both parents, or maybe influence from two relatives or friends that are married, or partners at work maybe. But in the challenging position, the Queen of Cups, of course, could be manipulating you. It could be that you're avoiding maybe conflict, you're avoiding maybe facing something because conflict makes you uncomfortable. Cups is emotional energy, so definitely this person knows how to where your buttons are, and how to push those buttons. And of course, the Nine of Wands is a card of delays and setbacks. Some of you may have worked at something very, very hard, but unfortunately feel like there may be another hurdle to overcome, because there are, plans that are being canceled. Maybe it's related to the current, pandemic situation, but this is definitely a blockage. Someone or something is preventing you from moving forward. The Queen of Cups for some people means different things. So it could be that you are overly emotional. There is maybe a relationship where you feel very sensitive about, very emotional about, and so that is kind of pointing to the fact that you may be your own kind of blockage. It could be that you are avoiding, like I said, conflict. It could be that, you're not maybe defending yourself very strongly. And some of you definitely need to speak up on your own behalf and recognize that you deserve respect and that you deserve people to, treat you in a dignified manner. You must care for yourself. You must, show that to others as well, so that they understand how to treat you as well. In the present position, we have the King of Cups and the Page of Cups. The King of Cups, it could be an authority figure. It's definitely someone who is mature and wise. But when this card appears in a reading, it suggests that you may be going through something, because as you can see in this card, the water is kind of up and down, which suggests that you may be going through a period where your emotions are a bit all over the place, kind of like a roller coaster of emotions. There are good things happening. I know that there are messages that are coming your way, because we've got these three pages: Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Page of Swords. There's some kind of messages that are coming to you, and for some of you, these messages will be important. For others, it will be like receiving a text message or something. For some of you, the messages that you will be receiving are going to be life-changing and very, very important, while for others, it may just be, something that you forgot to take care of, or something that's coming up, sort of like a friendly reminder type situation. But getting back to the King of Cups, the King of Cups could be someone, who is an authority figure in your life. Could be a mentor who's giving you advice, someone that has a higher rank at work, maybe an older friend. It could be a parent. It could be a significant other that is in your life. But it's definitely someone who's supporting you. It's someone who is on your side. It's someone who wants good things for you. It's someone who wants to see you succeed. And for others, it could be not such a good, easy time, because the water is turbulent. And to me, this Page of Cups, also with somewhat turbulent water, suggests to me there may be a little bit of drama going on in some of your lives, because it suggests to me that you are not paying attention to what is actually being done. Rather, you are wrapped up in your own emotions. It feels like you are kind of, moving forward based on how you feel, rather than considering practical aspects of things, rather than, also thinking about spiritual aspects of things. When you neglect all the, different components of what makes our lives, you can, find yourself in a little bit of hot water. And I think that some of you are going to have a testy time towards the end of August, it looks to me. And the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands also is kind of a bit of a warning to me, because they don't get along. Swords and Wands are kind of like school children shoving each other. These people these pages are not getting along, and they are looking in different direction. One is facing one way, another one is facing another. So it suggests to me that you may not be agreeing with everyone that that whose opinion matters to you. The Page of Swords, he's very intelligent, he's a good communicator, but he could also be sneaky. So the Page of Wands is generally very enthusiastic, but he doesn't pay attention to details. So it definitely, for some of you, you will be receiving some news, but they will not be the great and amazing news. The Knights usually bring much more important news than the pages do. So you will have probably a little bit of red tape, maybe a little bit of bureaucracy that you have to deal with, as far as something, some annoying task or whatnot. I don't see any kind of serious, dangerous moments for you, Cancer, in the second part of August. Let's see, I wanted to clarify this message with 3 energy oracle cards. So I pulled 3 energy oracle cards, and they are Woman Holding a Coin, Door to Romance, and Man Holding a Heart. So you have people in your life, Cancer, that are supportive of you. There are people in your life who want you to do well, who want you to succeed. You are well liked, you're well regarded, and people definitely want to make sure that you're happy. They definitely think about you. They definitely hope that you're doing well. The Man Holding a Heart could be a possible new romance coming your way. And of course, it's kind of supported by the Door to Romance as well. Make sure that you are definitely paying attention to how you feel. Make sure you take good care of yourself. Make sure you drink water and get sleep, and eat healthy things for you. Because it could be that you're going to meet your soulmate. It could be that you're going to, if you already have a relationship, it definitely suggests to me that it's going to heat up a little bit. A little summer, fling, romance, definitely. A Woman Holding a Coin suggests to me that someone is going to advise you in the financial realm. If you're not doing greatly financially, this is a very good sign that you are on the right track and that things will be picking up for you. But for some reason, I think you're doing okay financially. Based on this reading, I don't think that you have a lot to worry as far as the finances. I think you have a little bit of an emotional kind of upheavals happening in the second part of August. Let's see what Ancestors and Angels have for us. And I also pulled 2 Ancestors and Angels cards. And we've got Wise One, grow within your current situation, and Winter, take care of your needs. Winter is one of the most important times. It's when everything kind of resets itself. Let me see if I can pull a further reading for the time of winter. and it says, do everything you need to be at your best, then move beyond your fears and limitations. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears. Although you may feel in the dark, get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be in the alpha. When the winter card arrives in the future position of a spread or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. For some reason, I got thrown off a little bit because when I see winter, the word winter, I just think of Game of Thrones. Winter is coming. And I also remember from the Game of Thrones, when the snows fall and the white winds blow, the lone wolf dies, but the pack survives. I think something along along those lines. But the wolf is a very positive sign. The wolf is very symbolic in nature. Usually the wolf brings messages. Usually the wolf says a tough period is coming where you are going to have to fight. Wolves are very, very respectful and respected animals. You know, you don't see a wolf in the circus. You may see a lion, you may see a bear, but not a wolf. Highly independent, very fierce animal that has incredible respect for hierarchy. Extremely intelligent, has very powerful sense of smell. The way the packs are organized, it's amazing that the rules that they have. So when you see the image of a wolf, it's a direct message from the divine, and it means that you are moving in the right direction. It means that you are one of a kind, you're extremely special. It means that you are unique, that you will have a unique perspective on things, a unique life. Definitely the wolf, it's something that you don't notice every day. Wolves are incredibly positive signs, and you know, there's something that is coming your way, and it's going to be something really, really good. I think you're going to love it. Wise one, grow within your current situation. Knuckle down, be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you're being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored and overwhelmed, but persevere. You're being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability, and that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. The divine is just sending you messages all over the place. Again, if you notice you see the moon here. So there's definitely some kind of information that you're not aware of. Be careful of people manipulating you. Make sure to double check relationships or things, so that everything is the way it's supposed to be, so that everything is in order. Because if you are emotional, you're being distracted, you're not being as focused and as concentrated. Definitely, be careful. But we've got the owl, we've got this raven that is holding what looks like some kind of like an eye, and we've got the wolf. Again, when you receive this, birds usually mean messages. You also have a lot of pages in your reading. So there is an immaturish energy. Maybe you are not as mature as you think on a particular subject, or you're not as mature as you think when looking at a relationship with someone. Maybe you need to, wise up, and the divine suggests that you do. But I mean, you are definitely surrounded by great friends. People that are in your life are very supportive. I do see people that, very much care about you. And then on top of that, you have these animals that are bringing you messages, that are bringing you energies. The wolf, it's an incredible, it's an honor to get the wolf, definitely, but that also suggests that there may be some tough times that are coming your way, and you're going to have to rely on your instincts, and rely on your intuition. So that's why I remind that you need to make sure you drink a lot of water, you get some sleep, because you need to be focused, and emotions are usually better when you are focused, after getting some sleep, and treating your body well. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, dear Cancer. Also, please feel free to leave any comments. Also, please feel free to check back next week. I will be doing the reading for the month of September. So make sure to check that out. And again, thank you so much for visiting. I'll see you next time.